Assalamu alaikum, my dear student. I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Now, it is the time of very dangerous time. We are attacked in coronavirus. The whole Bangladesh is locked down and the education institutions are remain closed. For considering your study hampers, we have started online classes by the consultation of our Honorable Headmaster, A.K.M. Akhtar Hussain sir. By this time, our honorable teachers, subject teachers, have given their classes in online. I hope you will be benefited by following the classes. By considering your study hampers, today I am going to give a classes in grammar item. The item is tag question. The item is tag question. It is a new chapter in class 9. The student of class 9 and 10, you always face the item in the examination. In the secondary level, the question pattern, the tag question item is question number 9. For considering the class 9, the student of class 9, I have started the classes at the very beginning of the chapter. Tag question. That means by using auxiliary verb, you have to ask the question to the subject of a sentence. To know the information about subject, you have to make a question by using auxiliary verb. And remember, in the tag question, you have to always use pronoun. You have to always use pronoun. For clear and better understanding, you have to follow some rules and technique of writing in the text. So today I am going to deliver you the rules of tag question with the some process and techniques of writing text. At first, rule 1. Here, the first rule is if the sentence is affirmative, the tag question will be negative. I repeat it. If the sentence is affirmative, the tag question will be negative. As for example, she is my sister. You know, here she is a subject, is auxiliary verb. At the time of making tag question, you have to use auxiliary verb and the subject. Here, she is my sister, it is a positive sentence, affirmative sentence. So, as per the rule, you have to write the question in isn't she. Remember, in the tag question, you have to use always the short form of auxiliary verb. Short form of auxiliary verb. Here, isn't he. Another example, they are students. They are students. The tag question will be aren't they? Aren't they? This is the process of writing tag question. In this process, you have to learn, you have to give clear idea some rules of tag question. That means the another rule, rules 2. If the sentence is negative, if you find the sentence is negative in the question paper, you have to make the tag question in affirmative. It is also a rule. She is not my friend. She is not my friend. The sentence is ultimately negative. As per the rule, you have to make the question in affirmative. That is she? She is not my friend. Is she? Another example, the boy is not guilty. The boy is not guilty. Is he? is he, the boy, it is a noun, but you have to always use the pronoun in a text. Rule 3, if the verb is base form, that means present form or simple form, you have to use don't in the text. That means they play football. They play football. Here the play is a base form or a simple form or a present. They play football. The answer is don't they. They play football. The answer is don't. Rule 4, if the verb is with s or es, if the verb is with s or es, the text question will be doesn't. Doesn't. If the verb is s or es, the text question will be doesn't. As for example, she sings a song. Doesn't she? She sings a song, doesn't she? She sings. The verb is with s. He writes a letter. He writes a letter. The verb is here yes. The text question will be doesn't he. Okay, I think you have to be clear by following the another rules of the text question. Here rule 5. Rule 5. If the verb is past form, remember every verb has 3 forms: present form, past form, past participle form. If the verb is past form, if the verb is past form, you have to use didn't in that text. If the verb is past form, you have to use didn't in the text. As for example, she made a garden. Clearly the verb is past form. Here she made a garden. The text question will be didn't she. He taught us English. He taught us English. Here the text question will be didn't he. That question will be didn't. You can make another example by following the rules. If you follow the rules and make more and more examples, you will be perfect at the time of making any solution of that question. Next, Rule 6. If the subject is everybody, everyone, anybody, anyone, every boy, every girl, every mother, every father, every man, every woman, if the subject is everybody, everyone, anybody, anyone, every boy, every girl, every mother, every father, every man, every woman, etc., the pronoun will be they. The pronoun will be there in the question, and the sentence will be negative. And the sentence will be, and your question will be negative. As for example, everybody is alert. Everybody is alert. Everybody is alert. Here, everybody is alert. At the time of writing the answer, you have to follow a technique. That means you will write they as a pronoun. They as a pronoun. You will never use is with the subject they. With the subject they, you will never use is. For this, you have to use aren't they. Okay? You have to use aren't they. Another example. Every student is active. Here also the same condition. Every student is active. The answer will be aren't they. Aren't they. I will give more examples for better understanding of you. That question, the rules is very important. The another example, every mother loves her child. Loves her child. It's a critical position of a verb. Here, every mother loves her child. Loves, use as a third person singular number. Verb is used as. But at the time of writing the answer will be don't do. Because earlier I have told you that there is a pronoun and you never use is, does, has with they. So you have to use don't they. Don't they. Don't they. Next, I will give an idea of rules 6, 7. Rule 7. Rule 7. If the subject is nobody, none, no one, no boy, no girl, no mother, no father, no man, no woman, except if the subject is nobody, none, no one, no boy, no girl, no mother, no father, no man, no woman, etc. The pronoun will be they. The same condition of rule 6, but the question will be affirmative. Question will be affirmative, opposite position of sentence. That means nobody, the sentence will be negative and your answer will be affirmative. As for example, nobody believes a liar. Nobody believes a liar. Look at the sentence. Nobody is a subject. For this subject, I use they as a pronoun. But believes the principal verb. For this, and we have to use do. That means do they. In the text question, the answer will be do they. Another example. No student is dumb. No student is dumb. Here are the answer will be are. The answer will be are. Another example. No woman is lazy. No woman is lazy. No woman is lazy. Here, the answer of the text question will be are there. The answer of the text question will be are. By following the rules, you have to make more and more examples for clear and better understanding. Now, I will write another rule, rule number 8. You know, imperative sentence. The imperative sentence which denotes order, command, advice, etc. At the time of writing imperative sentence, the text question will be will you. As for example, open the door. Open the door. It is imperative sentence. Take care of your health. It's also an imperative sentence. always follow the online class. It's also another imperative sentence. Look at the sentence. Open the door. Imperative sentence. The answer will be will you. Open the door. Will you. Take care of your health. Same, the answer will be will you. Always follow the online classes. That is also will you. This is the technique of writing answer of the text. Okay. Another example. 9. Another rule. 9. Rule 9. Please or kindly. If you find please or kindly in a sentence, at the time of writing that question you have to use only. Only. The short form of will not you. Only. As for example, please open the door. Kindly lend me your book. Kindly lend me your book. Please help the poor. Look at the sentences. Please open the door. Kindly lend me your book. Please help me. Help the poor. At the time of writing such kind of sentence, the process of writing that question only. On you. It's also on you. It's also on you. You can find the 3 example and 3 answer. You can make more and more example by using the rule. I repeat, if the sentence is please or if the word please or kindly find in a sentence, you have to use such kind of process at the time of writing text. Here, another rule. Let me, let him, let them, let her. If you find such kind of word in a sentence and at the time of writing that question you will have to use will you or can you. Will you or can you. If you find let me, let him, let them, let her, at the time of writing that question you will use will you or can you. That means example. Let me do it. Let them play cricket. Let her go. follow the three sentences. Let me do it. Let them play cricket. Let her go. The three sentences are different meaning, but the answer will be the same. Won't you? Will you? Or can you? Will you or can you? That is your wish. Will you or can you? You can use at the time of writing the answer of the text. Rule 11. Now I am going to discuss about Rule 11. It is most important rule. Sometimes student can make mistake at the time of using the rules. That means hardly, scarcely, hardly, scarcely, few, little, seldom, rare, rarely, it is accepted. Okay, my dear student, now I am going to discuss about Rule 11. Here, hardly, scarcely, few, little, seldom, rare, rarely, etc. If you find such kind of word in a sentence, the sentence will be the negative form. For this, you don't need to make negative form. The answer will be affirmative form. Here, the example: he rarely, he hardly comes here. He hardly comes here. Another example: a barking dog seldom bites. And another example: he rarely eats in the hotel. The same meaning of the sentence are negative. So the answer will be affirmative. The answer will be affirmative. That means does he, does it. Here a barking dog. A barking dog is a noun, but its pronoun is it. So does it. He rarely eats in the hotel. The pronoun is he. Does he. Okay. If you follow the rules and try to better understanding, you always use such kind of word and make more and more example. Then after you will make a good writer of text. Another rules 11. 1. If one is subject and it denotes anything, the pronoun will be it. The pronoun will be it. As for example, one lie begets 100 lies. The answer will be doesn't eat. Okay? The answer will be doesn't eat. The same rule is number 13 here 1. But this one is used the considering of any person. If considering any person, one is used, in the text question you will have to use one as a pronoun. That means one should respect one's parents. One should respect one's parents. Shouldn't one. Okay? I think you will make better position of your text question chapter if you follow the rules and try to make more and more examples by using the rules. It is only the first part of my class, and in the next part I will try to deliver another class on this chapter. I advise you, our honorable teachers, various subject teachers have given their classes in online, and you will follow the classes. And if you follow the classes regularly, you will make a better position of to study. You can recover your study homework. Okay, everybody, remain safe and sound at home. Thank you.